Humans of the cardboard, welcome back to Just Nuts, guys. More news as we move forward. Valiant Smashers gets their 3 archetypes, like main artworks, or at least first artwork reveals here. Very, very cool. It gives us small, cool insight into a little bit of what these decks could have in store. And these are some cool ones, so I'm not going to lie. So obviously you see this big one here, but we'll get to that in a second here. So first and foremost, we move to the first archetype here, and that is Memento. This really big, like, bone dragon guy. I like it a lot. This archetype is called Memento. This makes me think hardcore zombie stuff, like definitely zombie. I guess there's a world it could be fiend as well, but I definitely lean zombie here. Or at least this guy should be zombie. You know, sometimes they reveal a card or a monster for the archetype in some of these archetypes, and just because we get that monster revealed, that doesn't mean the whole archetype is based on that, right? We saw you get a Vanquish Soul artwork. We got Caesar Valius at the beginning, and then it ended up being everything was different type. It's a Tikaboo deck, right? But very cool. I like it. Hopefully it's a good zombie deck. I mean, it talks about an enormous monster or monsters that revive again from oblivion. That rings zombie through and through to me. Although, to be fair, we've gotten a good amount of fiend support as of late, so I wouldn't be surprised if they go that route as well. Very cool. All right, moving on, we have Centurion. These are Iron Knights that start up with the power of bonds. This one, to me... you know, and that, you know, you can't take too much from just my initial reaction, but this one to me rings like it could end up being the most competitively viable one. I mean, any of them could be, right, obviously. But this one to me has the vibe of an archetype that Konami would try to push a little bit harder, if you know what I'm saying. You have the cute girl riding the big mech knight, not Mech Knight, but you know what I mean, like Iron Knight here. It looks really cool. I like the vibe here. I mean, are we going to see something where maybe the extra deck monsters are the Iron Knights and the main deck monsters are the girls, and they kind of get you into that? Maybe a little bit of a Sky Striker thing. I don't know, but still looks cool there to me. Definitely a cool one for sure. And the last one we have here, of course, we need a waifu deck. This is Valmonica. Have no idea about this one, but it says the voices of angels, I'm assuming there's your angel, and demons influence the tides of battle. Very interesting. I'm always skeptical whenever any description for any deck mentions battle, because, you know, listen, it's 2023. When archetypes come out that are too based around the battle phase, that can be a little tough. So, you know, I'm going to temper expectations on this one, but it's a waifu deck, right? And Konami likes to put those waifu decks first and foremost, and kind of give them a good shot. So we'll see where they go with that. But all in all, I'm happy here. I mean, I feel like a lot of the times I see, like the first artworks get revealed for a deck build pack, and I'll be honest, when I saw Nouvelle, we had like I wasn't impressed with Nouvelle. I wasn't impressed with Transcendric, not a huge dino guy in general. And then I saw Caesar Valius and I said, hopefully there's some other cool stuff with Caesar Valius. It turned out well for me. I like Vanquish Soul quite a bit. But honestly, even going into it, I would have said only one of 3 really has that much potential for me. But to be honest, depending on the route they go here, I could see myself liking any of these 3. So I'm very excited to see where they go. Obviously, this is all speculation because all this is artwork with very small little tidbits of information. But still very, very cool to see. Still very excited to go from see where we go from here. This one's also very interesting because this is almost guaranteed to be like a half fairy, half fiend deck, I'm assuming. And we also got that new trap card not too long ago, the stained glass card, where it's like, depending on which types of monsters you control, you get to do stuff. It's like a draw card, but it's also like does something else if you control a fiend and a fairy. Maybe that's something, but I don't know. But it's still very, very cool to speculate. Right now, my favorite so far is Centurion. That's my leader so far in the dog. That's the dog I'm riding with the most here. But obviously, we will know more as these get revealed. Keep in mind, this set isn't even coming out for another like 2.5-ish months, I think, in the OCG, so it'll probably be a couple weeks before we even get one of these archetypes revealed and know anything about them. But obviously stay tuned. I will bring you a video whenever that drops. I'm out of here for today, though. Thank you so much for watching, as always. Let me know your thoughts down below here. What's your favorite so far? What are you hoping to see from any of these archetypes in particular? I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. But I'm out of here for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.